What's up everybody, it's Mark from 403 Fauna. Welcome to another WIYR Wednesday. WIYR is short for What's in Your Rack. And today I'm going to share with you my brand new rack. We're going to fill it up. I hope you stick around and check it out. Now this rack was made by a local reptile store called SoCal Scales. And this is the second rack that I bought from them. Likely not my last. I'll be supporting them for probably my entire ball python career. Hopefully they'll be around as long as I am. And this one is made with the Freedom Breeder 70 tub. Now this is meant to hold large adult females pretty much for the rest of their lives. Now all my female ball pythons are under 2,000 grams, so they're gonna grow into it and do really well. Just another note on the thermostat, do not cheap out on the thermostat. If you're gonna keep like $10,000 worth of ball python in a rack, you don't wanna risk it with like a $15 Amazon thermostat. So go with the best. I personally prefer WIYR Electronics. This is a VE200, although there are many other good companies as well. So do your research. Also, when you set your thermostat, use foil tape. This was meant to take the high heat that's outputted by these and keep it stuck on and safe. So let's take a look real quick on how I set these tubs up. Water bowl, unprinted newspaper, and hide. Now the only one that will not have a hide is Momo. She doesn't need one, she's pretty big, she's almost 2,000 grams, and she's done really well without one so far. But everybody else has used one, and some of them will be transitioning to a larger hide, but it provides a nice safe area for them, and I want them to be as comfortable as possible when they're moving into a new rack. So let's check it out. Let's check out these girls that I'm gonna put in here. So the first one we have here is Jules. She is my pastel, double het, VPI axanthic puzzle. She's gonna take up the top slot, and she's gonna be breeding for me maybe in another month or two. So I'm super excited about her. She's gonna be making a transition to this nice FB70 tub, and it's gonna be really cool watching her grow and develop and hopefully lock in the next month or two. Up next, we have another member of the pastel army here. This is Junebug. She is a pastel, double het, ultra glow, which is Ultramel Ghost. And I fully expect her to go for me this year as well. Up next, we got the Big Mama, also known as Momo. She is black pastel calico. This is the one that will not need a hide. She actually just took a swipe at me, and she has just been eating like crazy. I'm gonna start breeding her next month, and she's definitely gonna go for me again this year. She has gained her weight back and more. She's a black pastel calico. Next up we have Sasha. Sasha is a cinnamon, hypo, 100% het genetic stripe. Take a look at that cool pattern she's got going on. And you know what? I wasn't expecting to breed her this year, but she has just grown leaps and bounds with the past couple of months. And I think maybe in another month or two, she will be ready to go. So let's put her in here. There you go, girl. There you go. I think she's gonna love the room in here. Next up, we got Chloe, my big pied girl. Just a regular pied, but there's nothing normal or regular about pieds, right? They are just super awesome. I expect her to go for me this year as well, too. Enjoy your new home. And here's the next addition. She is Wanda, and she's a mystic clown. This girl currently is at the wall. She hasn't eaten in about 5 weeks, and maybe putting her in a new tub, in a new rack, will get her going again. So let's cross our fingers on that. Here is Venus. She's making the transition. Venus is a pastel highway from Bob Clark. Last but certainly not least, we have Tatsumaki. Tatsumaki is a hurricane, and I got her from Gray's Reptiles. Hurricanes are absolutely stunning. Look at that pattern and contrast. Just amazing. So she's making the big jump from actually a shoebox rack to this Freedom Breeder 70. So probably the biggest leap out of them all, but she's eating great, and hopefully she makes a very nice transition. Let's get in there, Tatsu. Now you may have noticed that I haven't included some of my larger females in this rack. Those females are currently still breeding. Some of them are still eating regularly, and I didn't want to get them off schedule, so I kept them in their regular rack. In fact, I think I caught an ovulation from Tigra. Let's look at the footage right here. So it's possible here that Tigra may be in the process of ovulating. Not sure here. But really good signs either way. I'll start the timer just to be sure. So hopefully, fingers crossed, we're witnessing the beginning of an ovulation with Tigra. So what do you guys think? Was that an ovulation? Either way, I've started the countdown on her. She should shed within the next couple of weeks, and then 30 days after that, she will hopefully lay. Let's see if that happens. So thank you once again for joining me this week. I really appreciate it. Next week I want to talk about Patreon, so take care and I'll see you then.